I was asking my viewers on Instagram, what do you want to know about Christmas? And they were all asking me about Greek Christmas traditions.
Really?
Yeah. So I thought to myself, like, okay, obviously half Greek, you know, quarter Cypriot and a quarter English. For me, there's loads of different traditions that get thrown in the mix, but I don't really think there's anything that really like stands out as like really Greek Christmas tradition. So I don't know. I was wondering.
I'm here to help. I mean, more and more, we all have the same Christmas. It's like the American version of Christmas. Definitely. I mean, Black Friday is something that started happening in Greece just a few years ago. But we still have some differences from our tradition. We love Christmas. It's a family time, and we love family traditions in Greece. So it's definitely a time for gatherings and dinners and friends. During the 2-3 weeks around Christmas, you're always invited to different houses for dinner, for lunch. It's a time that you dress better and smarter, and you visit, and you try to, you know, do all that more formal but really warm, festive atmosphere. Shopping is a big part of it, definitely, in Greece as well. And we have the Christmas carols as well. We have some different Christmas carols. But it's the same tradition, just different songs and on some particular dates. So all that is similar. Something that you must have tasted as a difference is melomakarona.
I love melomakarona. Oh my God, they are so Moorish. How would you even describe to people what they are?
They're sweet desserts. They're really moist inside. Mm. They have this cinnamon aroma. They're very characteristic. Melomakarona combined with Kourambiédes.
Oh, I don't like them.
You don't like them, but it's different, so we have to mention it.
Yeah.
Somebody else loves them. I love them.
Yeah.
They are very dry instead.
Yeah.
And they look very Christmassy because it's like a snow, like they're all white.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And why don't you like Kourambiédes?
I just think they're a bit boring.
Boring? Maybe you haven't tried good ones.
I actually do believe that. Whenever anyone tells me they don't like something, like when someone says, Leah, I don't like tomatoes, I go, I don't believe you've tried a really good tomato. And that's usually the argument I have with people. So yeah, I'll take that. Maybe I do need to try one, a good one.
I'll save some Kourambiédes for next time you visit Greece. I don't know how it's going to be until then, but hopefully soon.
Yeah. So is it quite cold over there? Do you ever get snow?
It's just started getting colder. Usually in December, January, it's cold. Not as in England, but especially in Thessaloniki, where I'm from, it's colder than in Athens. You do get snow. Not every year, but you do get snow.
Yeah.
It's very, very cold outside the city in northern Greece. It can get down to -14, for example. Wow. Something you wouldn't expect from Greece. Yeah. But in Athens, in Thessaloniki, it can go down to 4 degrees. It's cold. Proper winter. Yeah.
So other than food and stuff, can you think of...
Yes, I'm saving the biggest differences for the end. So one thing we love to do is that Christmas Day is family day. And it's the day of opening all the gifts. How about England? What's the day that you open the gifts?
Some people do this thing where they open one present on Christmas Eve, so the day before Christmas, and then the rest of them on Christmas morning. But in my family, we just open them on Christmas morning. And something really funny, actually, because for the first time, I did Christmas morning at Achillea's family last year, and I noticed something about the way they do Christmas presents that was so different to the way my family do it. So they're really, really like well behaved, and they all watch each other open a gift. Whereas in my family are like completely and utterly like animals, impatient, and we all just open a gift really quickly.
I think both exist in Greece as well.
Yeah.
It's much more family than not so much a cultural thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it must be a family thing. Yeah.
Yeah, in my family we do rounds, like now George's gifts, and everyone gives their gifts to George, and then Leah's gifts, and everyone gives the gifts to Leah. That's how it works.
Honestly, for the first time experiencing that, I've never felt so watched and seen, and I hated it. I was like squeezing my bum cheeks together, dying. I was like, I can't.
But you're the family.
I know, and I love the family vibe, but I hate to watch anybody open a gift I've bought them, and equally I hate to be watched whilst opening a gift. I don't know if it's just me,
It's you.
You know, my face tells a story at all times.
True.
So, like, I don't want anyone to read the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Christmas Day is family day. New Year's Eve is a family dinner, usually with greater, extended family, yes, on New Year's Eve dinner. And then everyone around 11:30, the younger generation starts becoming itchy and waiting for the dinner to finish, because after 12 a.m., you just see all the streets are empty after 12 a.m. Then the year changes. And after that, the streets are full with people and cars and people, and everyone, all the younger people go out. Yeah. And the party begins. So you leave your family back the moment the new year begins, and you all go out to the clubs, the bars, and you keep singing and dancing and bringing up to like early morning.
Wow, that's fun.
That's something that definitely happens in Greece every year. I don't know about London, if you would see that.
I think, no, people don't even do the family dinner thing. They just go straight out from like...
Straight out from earlier.
Yeah, from earlier. And like the New Year's is usually where people spend it with friends, and then Christmas Day is with family. That's what I tend to see in my family, like, you know, social circles and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, it's really like on New Year's Eve, everything's like empty and quiet up to 12 a.m. Nothing's moving. And after that, the whole night is busting with people.
So obviously my dad lives in England, but like, you know, he's like Greek from Crete. And he refuses to, he doesn't refuse, but he will celebrate New Year's from the moment Greece turns New Year's.
No.
No, literally.
Wow.
He'll be like, now it's New Year.
Crazy, wow.
So yeah, what would that be like 10 p.m. here? You'd be 12 there. Yeah. So I always found that very funny over the years when
you start celebrating 2 hours earlier.
Yeah, so the phone calls start coming in, the FaceTimes, and everyone's messaging from Greece, and yeah, when we'll sort of like have a little cheers. It's Greek New Year right now, and then
yeah. Some bigger differences. Haven't you noticed any big thing on decoration in your family? We do, of course, all the decoration with the lights and the Christmas tree, but instead of the Christmas tree, the Greek tradition has the boat that we decorate.
I've never seen anyone on my dad's side or on the Cypriot side do that, so I'm really interested in this.
Ask your dad. Traditionally, Greeks decorate the boat, and that's what they did up to I don't know when the Christmas tree started in Greece, like in the 70s. I don't know.
You sure it's not just a Thessaloniki thing?
No. It's a very traditional thing on the islands everywhere. Yes. It's the boat. It's a little boat, and you put Christmas lights on it.
I want to do that now. That's so cute.
Look it up and find some pictures of traditional Christmas decorated boats.
That's sweet.
Put them up, yeah.
Is it because of like just boat life, Greek life?
I mean, England is also an island and the sea culture, but Greece as well, to a great extent, is about sea. Mm-hmm. And I don't know its actual story. I'm sure there's a story behind that. We don't do it as much nowadays.
And what about church? Would your family usually go to church on Christmas Day?
No, not on Christmas. You go to church during Easter.
Yeah.
Yeah, not really at Christmas. I've been once. I've done Christmas with an English family. It was such a different experience, and I loved it. I went to the church and I saw the carols and everyone singing. Yeah. And with the leaflets and all the, I don't know if they call it the leaflets anyway.
The hymns or carols.
Yes, they have the hymns and the carols and they all sing. No, this never happens in Greece.
Obviously Greek singing in church is so like we don't do it, but like the people that sing in church do it, and they're singing in like ancient Greek, so it's such a different experience. But from going to school in like England and going to a Catholic school, I was brought up around like English like mass in the Catholic church, so and that is so different to Greek church. But yeah, there's been quite a few Christmases where we'll go to church on Christmas morning, and it's so much about community that we've met through the church rather than like 100% religious reasons going there. I'm sure my dad will.
Yes, I understand what you mean. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it's like for us. And then sometimes, you know, whoever's cooking will be like, no, I'm cooking, I can't come to church, sorry, I'm too busy. And you're like, you got out of that one. Yeah, I love that about the boat. I didn't know that. I'm going to ask my dad, and I'm going to ask Fanasi, my cousin who's not the captain,
the skipper, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, ask your father, he definitely knows about it.
Yeah, for sure.
But we're left with one big difference that I'm sure you know about, and you haven't thought of it.
Is it food related?
No.
Oh, is it the calendar?
No.
When to celebrate? Okay. Which I have a question about, actually. Why is it one time I was in Cyprus and Father Christmas came on New Year's? It was so weird.
New Year's.
Like, my cousins at the time got their presents on like New Year's. I was like,
some people do that. Some people do exchange presents on New Year's, and they do it also not only in Greece. Like internationally, it's a matter of family. We tend to do it on Christmas Day, but I've heard it before. The exchanging gifts on New Year's. Yeah.
I think I might, when I've got a family, I might introduce that, because then I'll get all the sale. You know what I mean? I'll make use of it. I'll buy my presents discount. Be like, Merry Christmas, kids. You getting it on January the 1st. Okay,
well,
so
you already just mentioned the main difference, actually. Father Christmas, who is Santa Claus in the States, Father Christmas or Saint Nicholas in England. In Greece?
Oh, is it going to be Ayos Nicholas? No.
Well, actually, Ayos Nicholas, Saint Nicholas, is Greek, but it's the one you celebrate in England.
Okay, so who's the Greek Father Christmas? Let's figure out what saint it's going to be.
He's totally different from Santa Claus.
Oh, hang on a minute. Is it Jesus that comes or something? Everyone's like...
That would be funny, having Jesus delivering himself.
Like, does Jesus come?
Ayos Vasilis.
Ayos Vasilis, my name! Oh my God, I knew that. How did I not know that? Ayos Vasilis.
You definitely do. So Saint Basil, or Saint Bill, practically, is a very, very thin guy, ultra slim, with black beard.
Yeah.
Totally different figure, like a traditional Orthodox saint,
Yeah.
And it's a tradition that comes from the 3rd century or something, the Byzantine tradition.
Yeah.
And we always sing about Ayos Vasilis.
Ayos Vasilis. So obviously, my name's Vasilia. For anyone watching this who's like, why is it anything to do with you, Leah? Vasilia, Leah, Ayos means saint, Saint Vasilis. So I thought, because that my saint's day was on New Year's Day, I just thought that he was connected to New Year's Day. I actually forgot or didn't think that he was like Mr. Father Christmas.
Yeah.
So any Greek Christmas films where we can watch this skinny guy with a black beard? No? Would you say that all of the media surrounding Christmas in Greece, is that more like Americanified?
American, yes. It's all American. Like the whole Christmas branding is American.
Yeah.
On the shops, on the windows of the shops, and on television, the films.
Yeah.
The gifts, the colors, it's all American. It's all practically Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I know what you mean, like the red and white.
Yeah, so I have no idea what this Christmas is going to look like in Greece. We're still waiting to see whether we're going to have the lockdown or whether we're going to be allowed to move along between different cities. For example, I don't know if I will be able to go to Thessaloniki and visit family and friends. So we're waiting to see. Right now it's pretty bad.
Right.
Thessaloniki especially is very, very bad with COVID.
Right.
And the healthcare system is at its limits. So we're at complete lockdown now, and we're hoping that numbers will improve and we'll have some sort of Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, God, I hope so. Yeah, so it's all a bit uncertain here as well. We're not sure yet.
I read today that the plan is to end the lockdown on the 2nd of December.
Yeah, so that's the plan, and I guess we'll find out soon. Not sure when this video is going out, so maybe it will have already been announced if you're watching this in the future, but as it stands right now, we're not sure how many, family households are allowed to mix at Christmas time. We're just waiting for an announcement. So yeah, it's going to be a funny one, but it was good to chat. It was really good to hear about some of those, traditions and compare. Any other foods that stand out? Obviously, we spoke about melo makarona.
The turkey, I think is the same.
Yeah, main meat, turkey meat. Oh yeah, my family, like my dad's side, they don't do like Christmas dinner. They'll just do like souvlaki.
No.
Yeah, they'll just have like souvlaki on Christmas Day. No, I'm not joking. Like for instance, my uncle, like he's like, what? He's like, the veg just doesn't make sense to him. Like you know, like proper English veg.
Yeah. But the most important thing is the stuffing. This is the
Yeah.
characteristic Christmas taste with chestnuts and nuts and all that. The stuffing, I love it. I love it.
I love it as well.
I don't know if I'm going to taste the dish over the next year.
Oh.
Let's see. But I'll tell you if I think of anything else. But it's definitely all about being with loved ones and family and friends. The main ideas are the same.
Yeah.
But we do have some different foods, and the main character, the main figure, is different, Santa Claus. And again, it's about partying until the morning, which is totally Greek. Again, at Christmas, with even at that night on New Year's Eve, that you go out and you party up the morning. It's quite common in Greece, every Friday and Saturday practically. But it's still different because you're all dressed up and themed. And all the bars and the clubs are themed after Christmas. So you really feel it. It's not just like another night out, having fun.
Yeah, and it's everywhere, like in England, for instance, like in London, as you probably know, it's so much more expensive to go out that night. Is it the same in Greece with going out on New Year's Eve?
No, it's more expensive if you want to book something for dinner. That's much more expensive, yes. But if you want to go out for drinks after 12 a.m., I don't think there's any difference.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm not really that into clubbing, so it's not the same. It's not the same as going out in Greece. Going out in Greece is a different event. Like going out for drinks. It's just like there's not that expectation for it to be like a big night out. It's just is what it is.
It happens every week, so it's
It's a way of life. Yeah. Well, I'm going to end the recording here, but thank you so much, George. It was so good to chat. We can obviously carry on chatting now. I'm not just going to be like hanging up on the phone. Got what I want from you. But for anyone watching who is not aware, you might recognise George from my Greece videos and from my video about learning Greek. And George has got a language school called Language for Life and Business, offering both Greek and many other languages. So you can go back and check out other videos I've done with George. And there you go. I think that was a good explanation.
Thank you for watching.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Bye. Φτιάξε μου το σε παρακαλώ. Είναι η μόνη σούπα που αγαπώ. So if you've made it, yeah, please just let me know. Oh baby, I've got lemon. Oh baby.